It is Grey Cup Sunday, and as the Toronto Argonauts and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers prepare for the big game, we're hearing from the Jonas Brothers, who are set to perform at the halftime show.
Exciting day today. You can feel the energy in the city, even if it's raining. But we're honored that they would ask 3 American guys to play the cup. We're thrilled, and we can't wait to perform tomorrow. And they're slowly turning my night.
The pop rock band says they're excited to see the game and perform in front of thousands of fans at Vancouver's BC Place. As for the game, it will be the 8th time Toronto and Winnipeg will meet for the championship. All right, let's bring in TSN's Matthew Scianitti now. Matthew, who has the edge going into today?
Yeah, it might feel like a rematch of the 2022 Grey Cup in Regina when the Argos won literally by fingertips. Defensive end Robbie Smith got a hold of a very late field goal by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers that would have won the game. But this is completely different. The Argos last year were 16-2. They were disappointed in the East Final and lost to the eventual Grey Cup champions, the Montreal Alouettes. But they come into this game, really a team that, as they've told me all week, what haven't we gone through? From Chad Kelly's suspension to rookies and veterans, new players coming in, really retooling that 16-2 lineup, to inconsistency, to Kelly coming back, and then his injury in the East Final. So they feel like today is destiny for them. They kind of feel this moment that they've been kind of pulled to it by a sense of gravity, and they're very excited. They've been loose all week. Meanwhile, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are in their 5th straight Grey Cup appearance, and really, if not for 2 plays, they might be going for 5 straight Grey Cups today. And they came into BC Place this week very businesslike, very relaxed. You look at the betting line, I believe it's around 9.5 points in favor of the Blue Bombers right now. But both teams are approaching this very differently, and it's really going to come down to quarterback play, and that's the big story because Nick Arbuckle is in for Chad Kelly, and Zach Collaros, who is really becoming a serial winner in this league, will be going toe-to-toe. Obviously, the edge will be with Collaros with his substantial Grey Cup experience. But that whole Argo team, with all that energy and excitement, really does believe in Nick Arbuckle.
Now, Matthew, the Argos have lost Kelly, their starting quarterback, to injury. How much does that set them back?
Chad Kelly was playing as good as I have seen him play as a professional quarterback. But the whole situation around him really has galvanized the team. His 9-game suspension really was a coming together moment for the entire team, and the sense of accountability has been real key. You look at linebacker Wynton McManus, he's been a leader for this team all season and has been telling the team, yes, Chad Kelly is our star, but he is not who we are, and that sense of togetherness, irrespective of Kelly being out, is really what's going to give the Argos the advantage, they believe. But without Chad Kelly, when you look at the best quarterback in the league, he was the reigning MOP until Brady Oliveira won it just a few nights ago. But Chad Kelly kind of brings a talent that really no other quarterback in the CFL can compare to. Maybe Zach Collaros can. So, yes, it is a loss for the Argos, but truthfully, they're not going ahead and feeling bad for themselves. As I said, they believe in Nick Arbuckle. And that moment when Chad Kelly got injured in Montreal last week, the entire team went to his aid. So this team, through Chad Kelly's situation, it's really brought them together.
And we have to ask you about the Jonas Brothers. There's a lot of hype for them.
Listen, the Jonas Brothers being here is just another added taste of what is always an incredible night. The Grey Cup is the biggest single-day sporting event in our country. A few years ago, we saw Shania Twain in 2017 in the snow on a sled, which became an iconic moment. Green Day had an incredible set last year. The Jonas Brothers met with the media, and it promises to be an incredible halftime show, but it just adds to the spectacle of the entire day.
All right, TSN's Matthew Scianitti on the field for us in Vancouver. Thanks for this, Matthew.
Appreciate it.
And you can watch all the Grey Cup action later today on TSN and CTV. It all starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific.